Hey, 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 my fly ladies and gents. Welcome back to Prophetic Butterfly 111 to my fly butterfly tribe. How are y'all doing? All right, somebody might be getting a call. Didn't know what that was about, but hey. So we're going to tap on in and see what's going on in the energies for us right now. Remember, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is a general reading, and it's just energy. So let it flow, and whatever goes, goes. All right, so first up, we're going to see what is going on in the high energy. What do we have going on that we need to know? All right, we have Pink Moon. We have new and exciting opportunities. I like that. That's a vibe. Okay. We have Mutable Moon in reverse. So nothing is set in stone. This is in reverse. Okay. What else we got going on? Spirit guides, ancestors, what is up? What do you want us to know? Most High, what's in the energy? Let's see what we got. What we got? Sagittarius, luck, freedom, exploration, risk taker. Yes, y'all are. All right, I saw that try to flip out. What else we got? Can we get one more card, Holy Spirit? Wolf Moon. Ask your pack to assist you. Explore your own modes of expression. Be resourceful. Express yourself fully. Use intuitive instinct. I like that. And on the very bottom, we have Mercury. Awareness, communication, writing, short trips, thoughts, ideas, perception, learning, and intelligence. All right, so this is our high energy for right now. And look what was behind that. Your guides are helping you as well. All is well. All right, so let's tap on in and see what's going on. So in this reading today, I'm going to let my beautiful collective know, how this person feels about you, how they see the relationship, how they see you. What are they afraid of? Like, what's the center of the reading? What's blocking? What is blocking you? And what's their next move? And then we're going to let you know what you need to know and the outcome. So first things first, let's see, how does this individual feel about y'all? How does this individual feel about my beautiful collective? All right, we have the Three of Wands, making plans, new experiences, looking to horizons. Oops, I said how they feel about my collective. This is how they feel about themselves. Daggone it. It's early, y'all. It's early. I ain't had my coffee. So look, this is what this person is feeling about themselves. We have the Three of Wands. They are making plans, and they want successful plans moving in the future. They are trying to get something going on. All right. So this person is making plans. Currently, they're in fear. They're having a lot of anxiety. They feel like they're in a mental prison, and they're not happy where they are. They're not happy. They're not getting what they want. And so this person is really trying to set some plans to move ahead and get things in a better position. And with this Devil card, which is high major arcana, high level arcana, this person they're still in their shadow side. You know what I'm saying? So, their desires, their fears. This person is obsessive, possibly lied a lot. Let's see. Accused. Okay. So this person definitely they're in this mental prison because they've been accused of being in this devil energy. And they're not happy where they are because they're not getting what they want. This individual is definitely in the hot seat, obsession, materialistic. Anytime we see the Devil card, that's just, possible control freak, temptations. It's all about addictions. And this person's definitely been accused of quite a few things. Mixed emotions and humiliation. So somebody done got they balloon popped. Something is definitely happening quickly here. And the energy, this person don't like it. And they in a mental, this is causing them to have a lot of fear and anxiety and a sense of urgency here. I don't know if they want to explain themselves before somebody else does. Like, you hear it from them first. Something's going on in this situation, and they just like, it's just, I'm getting the cringe. Okay, let's see. How are they viewing this relationship? How they view this relationship? Six of Swords in reverse. Unfavorable. Stagnant. They feel like it's not moving. It's not going anywhere. They feel like it's not possibly, hoping it's not over. It's like maybe, I don't know. So again, we have the Emperor in reverse. How they see this relationship, unfavorable. The Emperor in reverse, somebody that's not a leader. They weren't wise. They're not the head of their household. They don't make the right decisions. And they haven't healed. They haven't taken the time to have a higher level of consciousness because they're never alone. This person's always in the middle or in the mix of something. Like, they're not moving on the up and up. All right, so we have the Sun. This person wants to be enlightened. They want clarity. Or matter of fact, I feel like they have clarity. I feel like the sun's shined on this person, and now they're having a sense of enlightenment about the position that they've been in. So they're understanding the fact that they've possibly been, under this illusion. I should have had this flip. Things are coming together for them in a sense of truth and enlightenment. Selfish in reverse. So they realizing how they were moving. This person doesn't want to be selfish anymore. They don't want to be greedy. They don't want to be on the narc side of things. They weren't showing empathy. All they were thinking about were themselves. And now they feel like in this relationship, they don't want to be selfish. And they're understanding how that impacted the relationship. They also realized that they didn't view you as a priority. They didn't put you as a number one priority. They didn't see you as somebody that was essential to them. They didn't see this relationship as essential. And, or vice versa. You didn't see this Emperor as somebody that was essential because they weren't moving in the up and up. And you've been enlightened to the truth and clarity about the situation as to why they were moving how they were moving. You could take that one or two ways. It was just sex. It was all sexual. So you weren't a priority. It was just a fling. It was more like a hookup. So they saw this relationship as, you were it. You gave them that fix. Like, that was the hookup. So, things can't come together when you're moving in a non-committal type of way. It's just, it messes up a lot of the energy and attraction in the situation. But if that's the case, then just say that, just let it be known that this is what it was, this is what it is. All right. How do they see my beautiful collective? All right. Defensive. They see you as somebody stubborn. They see you as having an attitude, possibly. The Nine of Wands in reverse. It can be quite a few things. The Queen of Wands. All right. Queen of Wands is ambitious. She is a leader. She's a natural lover. Somebody sexy, independent. They don't see you as toxic. So that's good. They do see you as somebody on the up and up. You handle your business, but they see you as defensive and stubborn towards them, possibly. Or they just feel like that's how you are. They know you're not insecure. They know you're not afraid. Queen of Wands is a go-getter. She's ambitious. She's going to go out there. She's going to do what she need to do. And they also know that they can't get you on off your rocker. Like, they can't get you to become ungrounded. You know what I'm saying? You are um you're focused. You're very focused on what you want to do, and they know they can't disturb that. All right, we have friendship. They saw you as they see you as a good friend. You know, it's platonic. The thrill is gone. The spark is dead. But, you know, all in all, you guys are better off as friends. You are possibly a great friend to this person. They do realize that there are no more second chances. The vibe is not great, of course. They done, you know, distorted the energy a little bit here. But things, you know, can possibly work themselves out somewhere down the line. This person didn't follow their soul map. They didn't follow the signs from the divine. You know, they had opportunity to make this situation work with you, but they did not take heed to the intuitive pings that they were getting. All right, let's see. What is this person afraid of? What's this person afraid of, Holy Spirit? Okay. They are the Ace of Wands in reverse, having a lot of losses. They lack inspiration. They're having a lot of false starts with business. Let's see. We have the Sun. We have the Knight of Cups. This person's afraid to fail. They want success. They want to vibe high. They want to have self-love, but they're a player. They want true love. They want to be trustworthy and romantic, possibly. I ain't going to say they're a player. They might possibly move and have player ways. It's a knight, you know. The knight, they're not always coming on the up and up sometimes. But this person's afraid of failing, of losing, of, you know, not getting things off the ground. But they want to be successful. They definitely want that. Corinthians 13:7 in reverse is love beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. This person was not moving in love. They weren't moving in a sense of believing in love. Again, we did see that they don't want to be selfish anymore. This person was moving in a selfish way. And we have here, nothing is set in stone, so they're unsure if they get this new opportunity to focus on new and have luck. And that possibly with this wolf moon, they might be asking, Lord, can you help me? You know, they're feeling guilty. This card comes out. So they're feeling guilty on how they treated you. So they're in fear of if they're going to lose, if they try. What's going to happen if I try? You know, I didn't move in love. I want to be, you know, I want to move in truth and happiness and self-love, but I feel guilty for how I behaved or the things that I've done. Rich mindset, financial freedom. It's in reverse. So this person knows possibly that you don't move in that mindset. You like nice things, but you're not bougie. You don't thrive off of, you know, what somebody has or what things can be, and possibly they don't want to move in that sense either. Is a no for me, and this is in reverse. So they don't want things to they don't want things to the best way I could try to put this, it's a no for me. They're hoping that you don't say that you don't want this to work, that, you know, reconsider. They don't want to reconsider. I feel like they know that it's a no. They know you're not going to reconsider the situation and it won't work, but they're trying to have a high hope somewhere down the line, you know, in their mind, and one little inkling that, you know, There will be some happiness and success here. All right. The center of the reading. Let's see, what do we have? We have the Chariot. That's right. So, you know, obstacles, hopes. With the Chariot card, we want a victory here. We want things to take off and have the destiny, the willpower, to move and drive things in the right direction. So we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So they want a victory after, they done made all these moves. They don't want to juggle anymore. They want a victory in not having delays, not juggling, not balancing. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, long-term investments. So I feel like somebody is hoping that they can have a victory, that you don't balance things out, that you don't get long-term investments, you don't get any rewards. So since they're not getting what they want, they are turning things, they're trying to project this negative energy onto you. All right, y'all. All right. So we are in the center of this reading, and this person is trying to send you negative energy. And my good vibes is here. Symbol of protection. That's exactly what this is. So the angels and the ancestors, thank you, spirit guides, they are saying it don't matter what this person's sending you. This is blocked. We're like, nah, get that crap up out of here. They finagled that right on up out the way. All right. And we have wires crossed. So they're going to try to come at you with this, oh, it's I didn't mean it that way. It wasn't like that. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. Like, no, what are you talking about? You know me better than that. Don't let anybody try to gaslight you. That's what this is. Like, you know what you saw. You know what was done, and it is what it is at this point. All right. So now they're reminiscing. They're missing you. They're feeling lonely. They're trying to cope. Because they're learning the lessons that, things are what you said they are. Tough times, growth, and leveling up. So it's okay. We no judge over here. You got to go through it. That's how you learn. Life is a walking lesson. So, as long as you get it, that's all that matters. What's blocking? All right, we have the World. All right, recognition of your work. All right, so that's giving me success, rewards. Again, we have that right here. Sagittarius energy, lucky, freedom, exploration, risk taker, open-minded, optimistic. And with this Mercury here, we have thoughts, ideas, learning. So somebody is in the energy of moving themselves up to a better place. You're focused on something, you're learning something, your energy is on yourself. Travel, somebody might be traveling soon, change of residence. It could be a lot going on in this energy. Let's see what is with the World. And the World is all about success, karmic lessons, moving forward, all about change. So we have the Ace of Wands here. That's new ventures, success, good luck. We're following that all through this reading. That is beautiful. And we have the Death card, major arcana. So something had to come to an end in order for something new to begin. And that's where this unexpected change and this growth is coming from. That's beautiful. I love that for collective. Sacral chakra, creative, sexual energy, pleasure, and balance. So, your sacral energy is your creative energy. So you're working on something that could possibly lead you to travel and getting things done. And this is what's blocking. So you're focused on what you want to do moving forward, and you're not paying any of this any attention. So you're leaving all this negative energy behind you, and that this is keeping you on the up and up. On the flip side of this, somebody else is having karma for having these negative intentions towards you. They're getting rock bottom energy. Whether that be their life's falling apart, somebody possibly in jail, that could be spiritual jail, that could be physical jail. They're just getting karma, legal troubles. God does not like ugly, and you put out what you get out. What you get out is what you get, what you receive. You put out good energy, you receive good energy. You put out negative energy, you get back negative energy. So it's always good to move in love and light. Love is the highest vibration, and we always say this. All right, so let's see, what does this person want? All right, the Fool card. They want a new opportunity. They want to start over. They want to have some self-confidence, and possibly they want to travel with you. Shit. They want, they like, look, I messed up. I know I messed up. Can we start over? Can we do this again? All right, so this person is trying to have the self-confidence to get a fresh start, and be a free thinker, moving in faith. Let's see, because the Fool card is a free spirited individual. They just go with the flow. Let's see what we have. We have the World card. It's a completion of a cycle, and we have the Hermit here. So we have 3 major arcana cards right here lined up all together. So this person is going on a new adventure. They've learned the karmic lesson. They want to level up in an achievement, and they are taking some time alone, and they're soul searching. They're trying to gain a higher perspective, not only of themselves, but possibly where their life should be headed, where they should be going, what they should be doing. And with the solar plexus in reverse, I feel like they don't have the self-confidence, and they don't feel like they have the personal power, the assertiveness. They don't want to have self-esteem issues. I'm picking up with the solar plexus in reverse, they don't have control. They know they don't have control. So they're taking some time to soul search to gain a higher perspective. Let's see. Feelings in reverse. So there are no more feelings here. They're not quite over it yet. On your end, possibly you're over it, but this person, they're not over it yet. They're not quite out their feelings. Unrequited. They don't feel like there's unfinished business here. There is no more unfinished business here. Yeah, you're not in your feelings. This person, you're not in your feelings. There's no unfinished business here. I feel like this person is still, trying to deal. Okay, fake text playing on the phone. You're not concerned about that. But meanwhile, somebody else is in obsessions and has toxic attachments and addictions, and you're not answering the call. You're not worried about that. You're in your own zone. What they want, possibly they want you to be on the same level as them, but you're not. You're in your own world. You're not phased at all. You're like, don't call me, don't text me, don't even look over here. All right. So let's see. What What's their next move, Holy Spirit? Let's see. What is their next move? We have the Knight of Swords. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords right here for their next move. Slide y'all up. hurry. Hurry up and get her done. Get her done, y'all. Get her done. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. All these knights popping out in the deck. This person's trying to seize this opportunity. They don't want to lose you. They want to win with you. So, this person's trying to come in quick. We got the Knight of Swords here. Double Knight of Swords next to each other. This person is trying to come in swinging, you know. They could be reckless, yet confident, but they try to come in with some quick communication. But with this Three of Cups here in reverse, there will be no third parties. There will be no reunions or collaborations. Like, this is a no. A hard, heavy no. Anonymous. You cannot see your reflection in boiling water. Similarly, you cannot see the truth in a state of anger. When waters calms, clarity comes. So once this person stops being reckless and gets out their feelings, they actually fully understand why this Three of Cups is in reverse. Why there's no friendship, no third party, no reunion, no collaborations. You know, why has everything come to a halt? You can't see how you're moving if you don't really take the time to, you know, work on yourself. And with this inconsistent card here, it's mixed signals, contact on and off. It'll just be this same cycle. So their next move is to try to pull you back into this same cycle, on and on again, off again, on again, off again. Like, nobody has time for that at all. Vibes in sync, energy match, same page, flow together. Like, no, we're not flowing in an inconsistent state together at all. Spirit got you. You are protected from this foolery. You know, follow the signs, listen to your guides, use your intuition. Use it. All right? What do you need to be aware of? So what you need to know Six of Wands. You know, there's an achievement here. There's a victory. You have the upper hand. Stay focused. You know, you have supporters. You know, you're going to be the center of attention. You have good news coming to you. You don't focus on this negativity. You just keep doing what you need to do. And in retrospect, somebody else doesn't want you to have clarity and truth. They don't want you to follow your vision and expand with your new ideas. However, as Spirit got you, they can't stalk you. They can't watch you. Like, they can't be a part of this. They can't be a part of this. You move in silence, so nobody knows what you're doing. And they can't mess up your plans for what you're doing. That's why you have the upper hand. God's got you. God's got you. Second house. This is Taurus energy. Focus on material and physical possessions, finances, self-worth, personal values. Like I said, you keep focusing on yourself. You put that grit and grind and sweat in to build what you need to build for yourself. Remember, we were right here. That's what's blocking this negativity. You just keep doing what you need to do for you, and let the spirit and let energy guide you on where you need to be. Trust yourself and trust your instincts. You know. And we have this wolf moon up here. Ask your guides to help assist you. Ask for help. You know, and this Taurus energy, they don't want things to come to an end. They don't want things to come to an end. But clearly, the world card was here. The cycle has been completed and you've learned your lesson. So, you know, it's time to grow and go above the stars. Red flags in reverse. Somebody did not see the signs. So don't you get back into this circle and miss the red flags. They obviously didn't see the red flags. That's how they landed in this boat that's sinking in the first place. However, God's got you. Spirit's got everybody. So you just keep doing what you need to do. Focus on yourself. This person wants to meet up and have a heart-to-heart with you and tell you that they are sorry. They want to let you know that they apologize for the things that they've done. And it possibly might be genuine, but use your intuition. You know, the world revolves in hate and confusion, and we don't want none of that. So we're going to move in love and light. You know, you can hear them out if you want to. Next card up is the High Priestess. That's what we do. High Priestess is patient. They use discretion. They have, you know, intuition. They move with grace. They know the secrets. So you're going to know, you know, when this person comes to you, how to move with them. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse, and we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So with this High Priestess card here, you came out of this betrayal and this lack of consciousness with deception. Jeez, with these liars. And, you know, this person's coming to you because they want to come out of this double life and this trickery. And they're counting on this High Priestess to help them. You have the secrets. You know, you trust your intuition and you have discernment and discretion. So this person wants to meet up and have a conversation with you in hopes that possibly maybe you can guide them and tell them how to get on the right path as well. And that's why we're here. We're here to bring love and light. They want to come out of these obstacles and these challenges and, you know, this jealousy, this drama. They're over it. They're over it. And we have 11th house. This is Aquarius energy. Friend groups, social circles, you know, collective projects. You know, they're realizing that the group of connections that they have aren't for them. And with this player card in reverse, this person doesn't want to be a player no more. Hey, maybe they found the one and they want to live their life for. Look, I'm messing up the song, but I love Joe. Listen, we're going to make sure that we follow our intuition, use your discernment, and you're going to know how to move when this person comes to you. Infected, unprotected disease. Okay, so this person could be a little corrupted. It could be distorted in some kind of way in that area. So be mindful. They got caught up. Okay. Infidelity, uncontrollable, playing the victim. Okay, listen, y'all. That's a plot twist. So look, use your discernment. You can forgive somebody. That don't mean you got to take them back. You know, it's up to you. You can put in the comments what you going to do. What are you going to forgive them? You going to take them back? You going to hear them out? You going to say, hey, go get them papers? I don't know. But listen, only you know. Use your discernment. All right, so let's break down these cards up here before we go. We have the Pink Moon, new and exciting opportunities. All right, so like I said, we were right here. What's blocking is you. You're protecting yourself and you're focused on yourself and you're working on a new opportunity to put yourself in a position to better yourself. And with this mutable moon in reverse, nothing is set in stone. So keep grinding. Keep doing what you got to do. Let's see. King of Pentacles, new and exciting opportunities. Focus on the new. All right. So we have the King of Pentacles. We already know that man gets it in. He is on his grind. A leader, you know, successful, stable. That's the one you want. That's marriage material right there. All right. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. So again, no second chances with this lover. Goodness gracious. So this person wants a new opportunity. They want new opportunities. They're coming in as the King of Pentacles. They're coming in as stable. I got this. I love you. I'll provide for you. But there are no second chances in this partnership. It's already been deaded, and that is what the fates say. Listen, I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm just pulling the energy. This is what's coming up. Mutable moon, nothing is set in stone. Lack of staying power. So this person is non-committal. They don't know how to just chill. Page of Cups in reverse. That's childlike energy. Sensual, liberating, not harmful, sexual abuse, bad news. So listen, that is coming up. That's what's in the energy. 8 of Cups, walking away, letting go. So somebody definitely walked away from this energy, possibly you. All right, because cups, 5 of cups, it was a betrayal, sadness, separation. You know, that's what caused you to walk away. This person was not, you know, mutually in a connection with you. It was just sex. See, there was no, this distorted emperor didn't bring love to the situation. We were here. There was no love in this. There was just, I want to get some, and where else can I get it from? They missed the signs that you were every queen. I ain't gonna say every queen in the deck, but that you were business minded, you were a leader, you were a great partner possibly. But these addictions took over, and now they're hitting rock bottom. And they got caught up. And here we go with this Rona on the bottom. But Spirit got you. Remember, you are protected. All right? So, with this Sagittarius energy, let's see. Luck and freedom. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Generosity, donations. Okay, possibly somebody wants to gift you something. 10 of Pentacles. Marriage, financial stability, legacy, community. All right? Let's see where we headed with this. King of Cups, emotionally intelligent, passionate, devoted. Ooh, is somebody in your energy? Somebody about to get love. Ooh. All right. Proverbs 17:22 in reverse. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Ooh. And a plot twist. Somebody does not have joy coming in. However, they're not scared. They're not scared. We just gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. All right, time apart heals all things. I'm going to leave that right there. All right, Wolf Moon, we have the Ace of Swords. Ask your pack to assist you. Explore your own moods of expression. We have the Ace of Swords, new plans, ideas, creative mind, laying the cards on the table. Let's get it. High Priestess, I love this energy. Yes, you moving in your own light. After a heartbreak, you are strong, you are keeping it moving, and you are following your intuition. I love to see it. All right, we have this ego card. Stay humble. Stay humble. Don't move in your ego, because that's when things go left. Yes, and we swerve that ego right here. Uninterested. This person's coming at you in their ego. We swerving that. High Priestess sees that. And you can't send no gifts or anything that's going to just make you just, drop my drawers. We're not in that energy. Collective is smarter than that. Awareness, perception. With this Page of Wands here, that's enthusiastic. You're daring. Somebody's bringing you a message. Okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Again, there is no opportunity for abundance. They can't manifest things with you. They're trying to. This Queen of Swords. They're trying to manifest abundance, but it's not happening with this Queen of Swords. You're in your own energy. And this person is toxic, so it's not happening. Let's see what crystals? What crystals will help assist you with staying grounded, or guiding you in this energy? We have Golden Healer. Solar plexus for the Leo. We just saw that up there. Spiritual healing balances yin and yang energies, increases your spiritual vibrations, connects you to healing, universal golden light. Physical healing can bring success in business of all other ventures. Helps you make large life changes with little effort. Emotional healing promotes compassion and empathy, brings feelings of joy, happiness, and love, calms the mind, brings sense of peace and harmony. Yes, I like this for you guys. I like that for you guys. Is there any other crystals that possibly might assist with this energy for you all? Spirit guys, what we have for the collective? What other crystal can they possibly use? Angelite. All right. Spiritual healing for Angelite. Angelite is throat, third eye, and crown chakra for Aquarius. Facilitates rebirthing process, enhances spiritual meditation. Physical healing supports healthy and strong bones, can help maintain a healthy digestive system. Emotional healing helps conquer your fears, brings peace and silence to your mind. I like that. I like that. All right. So let's see. Let's get you a few messages from the universe. What messages does the universe have for collective today? Okay, let's see what is going to come out in the energy. All right, that flew out quick. I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go and the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again, because the happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. That right there is a beautiful ending. All right. And I'm just curious. Let's get an emotions card. Let's get an emotions so we can try to help this person get themselves together. Inspiration. If this ain't inspirational, I don't know what is. Spirit is talking today. Inspiration is the enlightenment from within, allowing you to see infinite possibilities of the world when you are in a state of inspiration. The universe guides you towards what you truly desire. These three right here are a beautiful closing to this reading. So no matter what you're going through, guys, listen, keep the faith. Thou shalt not let vibing sketchy ass energy penetrate thy aura. Say it again, y'all. Look at that, read it, and just that. Okay? So we're going to move in love and light. We're going to keep vibing high. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. What you think you create, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become. Speak what you want into existence. Love is the highest vibration. Till later, love you guys. I might do a live later, so stay posted. If you like what you heard and it resonates with you, you can like, share, subscribe. You can follow me on TikTok, 111 PB Fly, Instagram, YouTube. I'll be back. Love you all. See you later.